Hey everybody, Random here for episode 7 of CS Survival. So we have Serra on her way to a raiding outpost and home holding the base down. That's where we left off, and that's where I hope to pick back up. So a lot of people have suggested I do a lot of different things to the base. Some people want nicer rooms, some people want more hydroponics, so on and so forth. So I was planning on kind of addressing some of those issues. What I would like to do is I would actually like to move my hydroponics from this room. This room is slowly becoming carpeted, and hydroponic room doesn't really need to be carpeted. So this was a multifunction room that I'm going to have the solo function, which will be recreation, a mix of recreation, research, and dining room, kind of all in one. So eventually what I would like to have is a high-tech research bench here. And then maybe sterilize it and cut the room here and then have this be rec. A regular rec. And that means that I would be hypothetically moving my hydroponics probably around here. What I would do is I would reinstall the sun lamp to be about here. And heat it, actual double wall insulated, and call that good. So that's my plan for this episode. And then the next time I have a steel surplus, I'll wall off my power grid. Alright, so Serra is a day away from the raider camp. Exciting stuff. Let's get this back on. Get that off. So now we have a backup battery. I'd like more than one, but it's low priority, I would say, not high priority. Alright, so Serra's getting pretty close. Holm is just researching some simple texts. Some of them I really can't use. Like, I can't use double strand ever, or tree sowing. Some of them are just not worth it. But the thing is, if I have tech props, I want the tech prof to be used to research things like ship reactor, because that takes a long time. Alright, so we have Serra's arrived at the raiding base. So let's get started. I think there's 2 raiders and a turret. Ooh, a headshot to start with. I like that. Of course, she's missed since. There she goes. Shooting's at 11. Oh, really shredding up alley here. Boom. Done. The rest are fleeing. I still have to avoid this turret because it's active. Where's Jet fleeing to? Jet has... Jet's going to get away. I'm not going to be able to get Jet before Jet escapes. So let's take out the battery. So I have a devious idea. Now that we have the battery, let's go ahead and eat. Deconstruct, and uninstall. I'm gonna take the turret home. We gotta see what else is here, but that's my plan. That also means that we have a vanometric cell here. Let's go install that. Oop, it's forbidden. Back to Serra. Alright. What they got in here? Probably just beds. Yep, beds, beds, beds. Okay. Reform caravan, and let's take the turret with us. All the components, all the meals, and the beer, and 3 steel. Nah, we could do better than that. No, we really can't, because everything else is like dead man stuff. So 3 steel, and head back home. The vanometric power cells being put to good use. Pod crash. You are a pirate. Well, screw you. Do you have good gear? It doesn't really matter if you have good gear. I'm going to strip you anyway. And form a caravan of my own. Nothing like getting some free stuff, right? Free stuff that falls from the sky. Look at that wind. 5-digit amount of power generation. That's pretty good, I have to say. Okay, got the smoke pot belts. Is there anything? Maybe a tube telly and pack of survival meals. There's a few more things that I'd like to have, and then it's just filling up the back of the research tree. So if I plant here, that, just trying to plan out ahead. I guess I can have it on max speed while I do that. Yep, okay, so orders. Oh, a solar flare. Okay, crap. Home, I know you're terrible at growing and plant cutting, but you're gonna do your best. Practice in the dark. Oh, some more meals. So if there was ever a time to move our hydroponics over, it would be now. That we don't have plants sown. He tried to get some cotton, but to almost no avail. But those additional meals can keep us going. Alright, how's our... Only got up to minor. So I guess that means I can go ahead and reinstall that there. As a point of reference for grow lights. Alright, so that's too thick. I wonder if it needs to be 3, 3. Alright, you really suck at that. Let's not have you do that anymore. Just focus on your research. Maybe do 1 slag. So we can keep heaters up here. I can actually... 1, 2... Probably what I'll do is I'll change the walls a bit. It's kind of a big project, but it needs to be done. So, double walls like this are more efficient than single walls. Single gap walls are less efficient than double walls, but the double walls don't allow for storage. So I'm doing double walls down here. Also another worry of double walls, it makes me kind of want to do single walls. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do single gap walls. Just for repair purposes. It would worry me not to be able to repair my outer wall from inside. So what I'm going to do is initially cut all the corners off just to save material cost. But then eventually fill in that because aesthetics. I know, silly, yes, but I just like an attractive base. Got a raid. Okay, they're not messing around. That is a proper raid. I'm just curious about how I'll go about defending myself. I think maybe by setting them on fire a bit. These raiders sure picked an awkward time. So one's on fire. Let's grab a club. Oh, perfect. He came inside. So not only is he on fire, but I can beat on him while he's trying to put himself out. Yes, I know my base is on fire. Small price to pay. Oh, the other one just passed out from hypothermia. Alright, let's put this fire out. I know, dead body. Wah, wah, wah. Strip the other one. Haul. That's kind of a nice pump shotty. Oh, you know what? Gear. was thinking about maybe capturing, but after stripping them, they just died from hypothermia a bit too quick. Because I could have released them. But that won't work now that they're dead. I thought they were pirates, but they weren't. Well, that was a clever little set them on fire, let them in the base, and beat on them. That could have gone a lot differently. So I'm kind of glad it didn't. So I'm just trying to plan ahead. Obviously we can't put this roof here yet. Little psychic suit doesn't hurt. She's almost home. It's a home zone, roof zone. Looks the same. And clear snow zone. Okay, we got survival meal. How about a tube TV? Alright, so that looks the same as snow. Perfect. And Home's gonna clean some of that up now. While being hypothermic. And she'll be home tomorrow. So the plan is to break down as much of the slag as I can and move the hydroponics ASAP. Man, a lot of incapacitated people. Alright, Sarah's almost home. Guess I could put this back too. Come on, Sarah. Come on home. You're wanted, you're needed. God, it feels like she's been away forever. Nice and dug out. Hustle up, girl. You're not even gonna make it tonight. She's right there. Come on. Yeah, you get to rest at a bed. Right on. Plus we get the wonderful mini steel turret. Protects us a bit. So, a thought is southern exit. Oops. Let's go and set that to orders. So that this would be sort of kill box area here. There's a lot of work to do now. Quite a lot of work. But I'm looking forward to it. Laying out some of the... I'll do the inside wall first. And I'm going to do a steel auto door. Expensive stuff, I know, but keep us well protected. Alright, get up, Serra. I need you doing your stuff. Get a little R&R there. Your rec's now no longer unfulfilled. Another transpo crash. In fact, form caravan. Serra the Quack. Equip the Molotovs. Dump the vest. And head on out. Can we strip you in time? Bingo. No, don't force wear. Load. Didn't mean to click that button. I'm not done. How's our hypothermia? It's okay. Should be turning back soon, though. How heavy are we? Load the food first. And then haul the last slag. Oh, there's nowhere to keep it. That's a good trip. More cargo pods. Oh, nice. Kibble. Yeah, that's tasty stuff. I'm more excited about the slag that's there, to be honest. But that's just me. Oh, she did eat. I have to allow some of these survival meals because right now we're not generating any food. Serra. Instead of sleeping, let's have you constructing. Excuse me. But that isn't constructing. So there's the roof. And we're working on the footprint. Still technically outdoors, working on the doors now. Alright, laying out some conduit. Alright, so then I'll have dud conduit right underneath. Let's move the caravan packing spot. Alright, and then we have this nice farm area. Alright, so how are we doing? We're doing pretty good. Let's gear check her. Drop the meal. Does the meal actually... Okay, doesn't make much of a difference, it's not that heavy, but form caravan of Serra. And I'm going to work from the southeast corner and up. Home here, instead of research, which I'll eventually break down that table, I'm going to have him slag. How much steel will I get for that? I'm going to forbid the bolt because I want to keep it. He already has the pump shotgun, yeah. 8 steel out of that? That was not worth it. Let's prioritize the slag first. Alright, so we got that slag. Let's load this in. Now hopefully I won't ever have to eat kibble. All the doors open real nice and quick. But also a little bit tougher than the a little bit tougher than the wooden doors I had. Not by much. Alright, so instead of rest, one more take up. take up. I mean, wake up. Alright, so let's go and reinstall this. I'm just moving these things for now. These are in no way final position. Because we're going to want a high-tech research bench there. But we really need to be putting hydroponic basins in first. Alright, so for basins, I think that is a good start. Let's get them heated. Actually, cancel. For now, because we have the space, I can space them out, which makes growing a little bit faster. And then once we need more basins, we can obviously supply that. So let's work on one first. And we can put this turret out here with some dead power. I'll wait for that. Alright, we're down to simple meals. Psychic drone. Well, was to be expected, I suppose. Randy Random can't always be sweet to me. Alright, so now the inside here is warming up due to being double walled. We've got our beautiful turret out front. Now the rec room is cold. What gear are we wearing? Okay, let's get rid of this. Get rid of the parka. Guess I'll force wear him because he's being dumb. Serra Lear. Okay, so it's midday. It's about as warm as it's going to get. World. Form caravan. 1 and 2. Choose route. Doesn't matter. Accept and zoom. Look at that speed. Alright, so Serra is going to go... load these babies in. Home is gonna go load these in. One, two, three. All right, recruit her, and let's head to the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have wait for 2 more. 1, 2, and haul this one is done. I'm just gonna send her home. Alright, so this is enough for another pretty much 2 tables. Let's get another table up. 2 more tables up. It's a lot of space. Obviously I need a little bit more heat in there. It's tough to keep warm. This is obviously planning well into the future. This in no way should I... This is kind of unaffordable now, but I'm planning well ahead. So I've delivered the steel. Drop the heaters in. Alright, Mr. Home. Let's go melt some stuff down. Another caravan for Serra. And southeast corner can wait. I'm gonna do the north because that has way more slag. Haven't had any ships pass by in a while. I've noticed that. Alright, we're cranking out some more steel. Despite the fact that Home here is hungry and tired. We're working on the last basin. Or the next basin, I should say, not the last one. And we got a raid. Okay, well, they have some knives I can melt down. Thunk. I might be able to actually capture some of these people and release them, which is a thought. Come on, don't break my turret. Phooey. Well, I should have been a little bit more careful with that. It's my fault. Alright, so these are tribals that I don't have to be hostile with. So I'm going to try to treat them nicely and release them. So what I'm going to do until they're fully healed is just to reduce resistance. And that's a good way to get our social up. Unfortunately, we don't really have a good source of food at the moment for them. But I'm going to have to make do, obviously. We have some survival meals as backup. I don't like leaning on the survival meals, but I'm not sure I exactly have a choice in the matter. Alright, so we have enough steel to smelt for another basin. Staggeringly ugly. Oof. That's unfortunate. Should probably move these meals. Just because that's not really helping me anymore. Having them so damn far. Considering they're my only source of sustenance. Let's go ahead and move them. Alright, you, I'm sorry to say, aren't going to get the recreation you deserve. You are instead going to haul some more stuff. Let's bring the mollies with us, actually. Where's home going? Oh, he's hauling a corpse. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just drop it at some point and forbid it. Okay, so we can manually haul one more slag. Which is over by... Oh, let's get that stuff. Some antibiotics wouldn't be a bad idea. How cold are we? We're fine. We can burn some more corpses. Alright, so all the food is now hauled. never did that one. I'll have to come back for that. Alright, Mr. Holm. Let's get some more steel, shall we? Thought it would be a little faster just to manually drop those, because otherwise she zigzags in a weird way. Are we still on? Okay, let's do no sick policy. These guys are almost healed up enough to get sent home. Looking at our... that's not going to... Tribe is negative 60. It's not going to change much. But it's in the right direction, I'd like to think. Alright, so we have some rice ready to harvest. Ahem, we have some rice ready to harvest. Alright, prisoner release. Reserved for prisoners, yeah, that's right. Oh well. I guess it's better that they ate that than the meal. Oh, beautiful aurora. Alright, so I just need one more bench. Transport crash. Nice pants. Gonna go strip them. If I can get there in time. Yeah, I can. No problem. And caravan. Boom. While I'm in the south, I might as well finish up the south. You know, this prisoner can move enough to release, I think. They're not that restricted speed-wise. So go home, prisoner. Yeah, they're moving fine. Oops, I kind of left you out here, didn't I? Alright, so the south is done. I still have some slag and stuff north. Got a little rep for that. 24 rep with the... those lovely people. Can do a little bit of cooking so we can lay off the survival meals. the survival meals. And back to slagging. So I think we're going to have enough steel on the map. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I might be wrong. I was thinking we will have enough to make the research bench. But I could be incorrect about that. So we have 100 there, 20 there. Yeah, maybe I have to... it's close. I think the research bench... I think we can make it. We can cut some corners if we need to. $150 plus... Okay, yeah, we get pretty close. We can cut some corners if we can get the bench. Alright, Serra. Form a caravan. And... I think I'm entirely out of slag now. Alright, is there any more corpses up here? Nope. I think this is the last one and then I'm done. I don't think there's anything else out there other than meteorites that I am not, at least at the moment, planning on mining. So I am decently shy of what I need for the research bench. I could break down the tailor bench, seeing that I don't think need to plan on tailoring anything anytime soon. Also, if I needed to, I could make it out of wood. So I think that's what I'm going to do. That's my first corner I'm going to cut. And then I can cut corners literally on the buildings. And those will be the next corners I cut. So we're headed for 250. Alright, so now that we have hauled everything, I might as well put the gear back on. Alright, let's get our rice on. Cook that up. So what I'm going to do is cut the other plants just so that they're all in the same harvest schedule. I find that a lot easier, personally. It's not quite as efficient when we're cutting partially grown plants, but... And then here's the literal cutting of corners for the bench. And then if I look, sterile tiles also require steel. We're probably not going to have enough steel for that. Okay, so now we have a research bench that doesn't slow us down. And multi-analyzer is probably, I'm going to stop the tube TV and go straight to multi-analyzer. There's a lot of other research that I should get, but multi-analyzer will speed us up the most, which is the most important. Home. And then another thought is to put their sleep schedules differently. So how many hours do we have? We have 8 hours, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that way they are researching at different times. Now, of course, we'll get cabin fever pretty quickly with this current schedule, but so be it. We can also slag some weapons. So I'm going to do that. So we have a lot of junk weapons that we can slag, and I have the nice shotgun forbidden. Or rather, queued for equipping now. Thought I had more than one flak jacket. Oh, she's already wearing one, okay. I'm going to drop the flak jackets just so they don't get wear and tear. So I can have them available during raids. And now the reverse work schedule is in effect. So we can get more research done. Well, we still have some traditional slag to slag. Let's go do that. Ooh, that's pretty useful too, given our steel shortage. Need material. What are you talking about? There's material right here. Oh, it's outside of... Okay, hold on. Outside of the radius. Alright. This base is looking kind of interesting. We are not going to offer you safety at this moment. Sorry. Not having a turret makes me uncomfortable now. Okay, so we're just shy of 100 steel. There's still some bodies. Left to burn. Raid. They're going to prepare a while, so a dead raid. If I'm being honest, I don't think raiders stand a chance. A little extra steel, and that way we can actually get another bench going. Or honestly, maybe heaters. I'll do a bench for now. I think that's probably the smart play. Most raider has some warm stuff on. The other raider, not so much. Oh wait, the one that I thought was wearing warmer stuff went down first. See if I can get to them in time. If not, I'll burn them. Yeah, I can get to them in time. 1 and 2. Form the caravan. Hopefully we have some trade ship come by, because I am slowly amassing a lot of junk. And there will be a point here pretty soon where am I putting them out? No, don't put them out. They were pirates anyway. Oh, body I missed. Okay, I don't think there's any bodies left. Yeah, our stockpile is at capacity. Gonna have a backup stockpile here, which will be low stock. But actually, let me think about this. I can take things out of this stockpile that I wouldn't necessarily want in it anyway, and that saves us some storage space. I'm going to put steel in here too. Ooh. That's a wrong gun. I don't think I can catch him. I think he's just zoning out. Feel like the Matrix chased the White Rabbit. Nope, it's gone. Okay, well, it's good to know they pass in, albeit briefly. Actually, let's add the Psychic Tea to this list. And add the Tech Prof here. So I don't foresee selling that anytime soon. Ooh, cargo pods. Oh, damn, man. That is some luck right there. All right, Mr. Holm. What kind of meat? Pork? Glad it wasn't human meat. That would have been kind of upsetting. Well, that's a lot more steel too. Batteries, more hydroponics, probably both. One thing I was going to do is simple meals. No meat, no animal products. Okay. Volcanic winter. Cool. It's going to get even colder. That's... There we go. Well, better. Keeping the door open. No. Actually, no, not that either. Okay, I'll let you eat one. Then you need to go harvest the rice plants. Combat supplier. That's very cool. Let's go talk to them quick. Granite club, sure. Beer, sure. Short bow, auto pistol, sure. Better auto pistol, yep. Keeping the mollies. They've been helpful. That's it. That is it. Bummer. I really need the bulk goods. Alright, so this will be a nice food surplus, which is good because we have a shortage at the moment. Alright, so wall-lit base allows you to move around a bit better. I just need to figure out exactly where to put these lights for most bang for your buck. That seems about right. 'Cause this is still lit. Perfect. That's a good amount of fine meals now. And another caravan trip for Serra. Get the remainder of that slag. Honestly, didn't even need a caravan. Well, I guess I kind of needed a caravan. Nice. So, unless I am missing something, I think that is everything from this sea ice sheet. I can't say I've been doing a whole lot of research. Honestly, I haven't. But plan on it once I get a little bit more steel. Having it be a nice temperature will be useful. So at the moment, it's a bit too cold. And another big ticket item to... Wow, I am way over my time here. My apologies. I lost track of the clock. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up real short. Thank you all for watching. If you have any feedback, drop me a line. It's been a real pleasure of mine to read your comments, read your stories, your suggestions. So I really thank you for that. I've been receiving quite an influx, and honestly, I find it great. It makes me very, very happy. Okay, what else? So, yeah, I hope you tune in next time. And if you're trying this out for yourself, good luck. Adios all.